Okay guys, so today we are getting rid of the 300ZX. We're actually trading it now. The car is pulling up right behind me right now. I need to clean off this lens. Where is it? Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. So Sean, how does it feel to own a 300ZX?
Oh, pretty cool, you know?
So Sean's gonna be taking the 300ZX, and we're gonna see this car still on the channel.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna see it at drift events, so it's not going completely. And then we'll go right after we saw the Bon Voyage for the Z. We'll go take a look at what I just got. Oh, give it that first start up. Well, we've started multiple times, but oh, yeah. See the idles, perfect. Oh, there she goes. I hate to see her leave, but I love to watch her go. Is that the saying? All right, guys. There she goes. We just loaded up some, I threw some 350Z wheels with him, and they threw it in his dad's truck, so. The shortest amount of time I've owned a 300ZX, and literally the cleanest one ever. Bye, Z. I'll be seeing you. You know, guys, that was the first time I've sold a 300ZX and didn't cry. Literally every other one I've sold, I've teared up watching it drive away. But I feel good. I'm really looking forward to what Sean does with that car, and I feel good about him owning it. I feel like he's gonna really take care of it and cherish that car. But let's look at what I got now. So guys, I got an E36. Look at this thing. This thing's pretty clean body-wise. But look at that. It's a slick top. It's a slick top. Look at those front bumpers in the garage. They had to put it on a trailer to get it up here because of that, they took the front bumper off. Now the reason it came up on a trailer is originally we were going to meet, but last night something in the clutch hydraulic system died. So I think the master's leaking. There's fluid here. But yeah, you see no clutch pedal, right? So something's going on here. So I already ordered all the hydraulic parts for this clutch. So we're gonna go through it here in a second and see what's going on, and then we'll have a running and driving car. So I think I killed the battery trying to bump start it because everyone disappeared. Not Rowdy. Rowdy was here the whole time. We're looking for Bailey. Bailey disappeared. Anyway, so engine bay, super clean, guys. Look at this. Isn't that like, right? So we're gonna jump start it real quick and let it idle and charge the battery back up. Okay, it runs. Proof that it runs, guys. Look at that. Wow. Awesome. All right, guys, we got the car in the air. We also found a little bit of a power steering leak. It was actually quite the big one, so I think it's out of fluid. So we'll have to tackle that. But right now we're gonna worry about getting the clutch working. So we've got a master cylinder, we got a slave cylinder. We're just gonna toss them in and see exactly what we got going on. All right, guys, we got Bailey's under the car right now, attacking the slave. Because I didn't jack it up for a thick boy, but it does fit one Bailey underneath it. It fits one Bailey precisely. That is a metric measurement, not a standard. One Bailey unit. Now the question is it Bailey's when it's multiple, or is it Bailey? All right, guys. Oh fuck! I said all right, guys. Now you guys are just not gonna let me live it down. You
ruined the season 4 premiere.
Okay, guys. Oakley dokley, guys. So, guys, in here, the master cylinder is actually right there. Would you look at that? Now, the carpet's wet here, and it's kind of fresh. It's still kind of wet. Like, I can feel moisture, right? So I think this guy's leaking. So here's the old slave, guys. I'm not sure if I can get this on video, but if you push it, oh, come on. Rowdy, I'd love some help.
Devin can help.
Devin can help. Devin, push that rod in for me, Devin. I can kind of see some fluid coming out of there. I'm not sure you can see it now.
It's like
yeah, you can see fluid coming out. So there's an internal leak already. So this might be our culprit right here, actually. So this car is the pinnacle of German engineering. And the stopper for the gas pedal is literally a bolt. So guys, we got a new slave in there. We really pumped the living hell out of it, and now we have a stiff pedal. If that pedal goes away, it means we might have a leak somewhere else still. So next is this power steering leak. I mean, it was actively dripping. When I had it out in the garage, there's a huge puddle in the car just from idling. So it's active. I kind of wiped it down here. It's either coming from here or the pump itself. So the pump is making a pretty nasty sounding noise. So we're gonna kind of diagnose now. So guys, we found something interesting. So we got that. We're trying to figure out the power steering leak, so we filled it up. But here's something interesting. It's kind of tight to turn. Look what happens when I let go of the wheel. Just returns back. Like, look at that self-steer, dude. Now, that'd be cool, but we're in the air. There shouldn't be any self-steer. So, if we get under the car...
It's the catch.
Excuse me, Rowdy.
Oh, man, the helm.
If we get under here...
I'm going to turn it.
I'm going to use my brain telekinesis to turn the wheel. Okay. Look at how much a sway bar is binding. Look at that.
I'm going to let it go.
Let it go. Woo! Look at that flex in the sway bar. That is crazy.
Look at that. You can watch the entire swing bar shift over there.
The bushings have left the chat.
So, basically, guys, let's get this one right here real quick. Can you do it one more time, Bailey, please? Oh my god, that's terrifying.
It's not easy.
Let go. Oh, this is scaring me. Woo! That's scary. Okay.
No wonder that power steering fitting's bad. It's been
Sorry.
overworking itself the whole fucking time.
Yeah. Wow. So that probably created so much pressure in the power steering system to pop something. But that's probably, the coilovers are probably on the wrong side, is my guess. I think this side's supposed to go on the other side and vice
The
versa.
entire time too.
Woo! So guys, we got that hose off the car now. Next we need to take this guy here. We're gonna cut it off. This fitting is loose, so we're gonna cut it off, and it looks like we can run just a regular hose with a clamp on it, because that is the feed line, or is that the return line? Anyway, I don't think this line is going to have any issues if we just run a hose with a clamp. If it does, I did get one order from the local auto parts store. That'll be here tomorrow, so I can get that whole high pressure line, if it is a high pressure line. I don't know, it doesn't come from the pump, it comes from the reservoir, so we're gonna send it. We're just gonna send it. So guys, all we did was we just cut this guy until it came off. We were able to pry it off, and now I can just run a hose to it. And it's good. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm using my third hand to record this. So we're just tightening this guy up. This is really fun. Have you ever been caressed by a nice ex-missionary? Because I'm being caressed by an ex-missionary right now.
I'll show you, missionary.
Because he's holding the camera right now, and the only way to get the camera in here is he had to come straddle me. We're in wrestling position right now, and I'm actually feeling all the love right now. Hey, is that a banana for scale, or are you just excited to see me? All right, guys, we got that one up there, and we double clamped this. This is some Tirana-style Albanian engineering. Where's the Rocky? Let's party. Okay, guys, so we got our cheeky breaky fix here. Next, we're moving on to this guy. But it turns out these sway bar end links, this is an M3 style control arm, or a control arm, a sway bar. But these end links are going to the coilover. But what we really need is an end link that goes to the control arm. So basically, we're just going to unbolt this and ride dirty for a little bit. And we'll get some end links on the way and then bolt them up to here. And then it should be all cheeky breaky. So, at least German cars are kind of smart when you have these studs here that are really easy to spin on accident. Because karma. They actually put like a, usually an Allen fitting or a Torx fitting in the center. So you can at least lock the stud down somehow. So that way you're not like Bailey over there who's been working on the same bolt for about 5 minutes.
Which bolt? This one right here?
Yes.
Right here?
Because see, when I go to loosen this guy, now I can hold this guy down. Actually loosen the bolt up. There's a nifty tie rod and control arm in the way. I could probably get this a little better some other angle, but I'm stubborn.
I think the car will turn now.
Yes, I can't wait to turn this car so hard. I'm going to turn so freaking hard.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck yeah, bud. We're making some progress. So this is the fastest I've ever gotten a car and immediately had to work on it. I've never done that before. I'm not sure how I feel about my new car working on it immediately. But I set the expectations extremely low, so it can only go up from here, right? Like I went from a not working clutch to a working clutch. So, I mean, I'm making progress, right, guys? Right? Okay, good. So, guys, let's say you find yourself in the same predicament as me, okay? You're in here, need a sway bar link. Now, one thing you can do that's actually quite efficient that manufacturers don't want you knowing. Now, I may go off the grid after this video because they might hunt me down after releasing the secret. But you can actually use a zip tie as your sway bar link. So we're going to just do this here. Careful. Make sure you have your tinfoil hats on, everyone. And make sure you get it tight. So this is a variable spring rate on the sway bar and link. So you want to get as tight as possible, right? Now, see, the sway bar doesn't move. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that insane? That is insane. Follow me for more master mechanic tips.
2 friends working on a car 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
So guys, we're gonna swap these rear, these pie cutters, whatever you want to call them. The reason it's not on a full set of gram lights right now is these two are bent. So I'm gonna take them to a wheel repair shop who can repair wheels, and they're gonna fix the bends. In the meantime, though, that looks hideous. Look how tucked that is. I mean, I got a lot of 5x120 spacers somewhere here, but I also have my Cozays over here for the 128i. And these need new tires. These are toast. But on this car, a drifty boy, we're going to just send it, throw them on there. And we'll see if it fits and looks good. It should be the same bolt pattern. I'm not sure how the offset varies between the 1 series and the 3 series. But we'll throw it on because that'll look a little better. And then, yeah. And these are 17 by 9s. These are 17 by 9s. I don't know the offset of these. Plus 45, hopefully plus 45, and I think we'll be looking good. All right, guys, we're gonna go take it for the first drive, actually. But those Cozays look pretty good on the back, actually. Kind of like the mismatched look we got going right now. The other 2 gram lights, like I said, are bent, so I'm gonna go find someone to fix those. We're gonna drive around like this for now. We're going to end the video. We're not gonna end the video. I'm gonna cut to tomorrow because it's dark and I'm tired, and we'll talk a little more about the car.
The next day.
Okay, guys, so it's the next day. We didn't actually get to drive the BMW yesterday. We restored pedal pressure. We have a clutch now, but the clutch engages it's like the engagement point is right on the ground when the clutch pedal's all the way in. So there's a few things that it could be, and I knew this was an issue already getting this car. Could be a clutch disc in backwards. It could be a lot of things. My thinking, though, is we have the wrong master cylinder in this car. E36s have a different master cylinder between, in this year, actually halfway through this production year, they changed the master cylinder. Later models had a plastic master cylinder, but this production year needs a metal one, and this one has a plastic one in it. Now, my guess is it's hard to find more info, but and you know what sucks in this modern era? There's so many. There's information overflow now. So now you try to search something, you just get way too much information and stuff that isn't even relevant anymore. So try doing some searching, but there are 2 different master cylinders, and it could cause this issue. My guess is the bore diameter on one of them is different than the other. So I'm getting a good pedal feel, but it's not actually pushing the fluid far enough. My guess is because the bore on this one's bigger. And if it's bigger, that means your force isn't as great. So that distance isn't as far, right? So that's my guess. So we're going to try and change the master cylinder out because I do have the metal one. Throw it in there, bleed it again, and see if that's the issue. If that's the issue, then we're looking good. If that isn't an issue, there's something going on in the bell housing. Clutch disc backwards, bad clutch forks, something along those lines. So we're gonna do that now. Before we start that though, let's just look at the car real quick again. Like, look at this. Doesn't that look so good, guys? And this has some gram lights on it. Then I threw the Cozays on the back. Oh, that taillight. So I have, last owner bought these taillights. He put one on, and then that's the original. I have the other. I'm gonna put that one back on, actually. I think I like that better. So I'm gonna throw that one back on. And it's a little dusty, but paint's really clean on this car, guys. Paint is really clean. Add to that, I got a lot of spare parts of the car. I have an extra diff. I need to find out if it's an LSD one or not, because some of these 318ISs came with an LSD. Right now, it's got a welded on the car. The last owner used it for drifting. You guys may have recognized it from one of my videos. I'm going to cut to a clip of it now because I have one of it on track. We've got the 6 CD changer. Pretty sweet. A little ode to nostalgia there. Let's go to the inside of the car. So like I said, he's using it as a drift car. So we got, this is just a fake bride, so don't get too excited. But it's kind of cool that I have 2 BMWs with brides, technically. No door panel. No door panel. I actually have them inside right now. I have the door panels. I just have that E36 issue where the door panels don't want to stay on the door. So I'm cleaning them up right now. I'm going to see if there's like a fix to make it, because you know me, I like my interiors complete personally. So we're going to do that. And we got a bunch of drift spares with the car as well. So I'm not sure what the plan is for this car. Is it going to be a drift car? Is it going to be an autocross car? We'll see. I'm going to drive it around and see what I really like. And I can't remember if I mentioned this already or not, but only 2 ground lights now. The other 2 are right here. One of them has a bend in it, and it won't hold air, so I'm going to take them to a wheel repair shop and get them fixed. So I'm probably also going to throw the exhaust back on. It looks like it was just disconnected, and here it is now. So this is the rest of the factory exhaust system, so I'm going to throw this guy back on. Maybe not today, but sometime soon. I seriously can't get over this paint. This, like, looks so good. Sean, who we traded cars with, he's a professional detailer, and he sent me some photos of the 300ZX. I'm gonna put them on the screen now. Car looks so good. He works some magic on that car. I'm really glad Sean got that Z because I know he's gonna take care of it. And then on the inverse side, I'm gonna put this as close to walls as I possibly can. So it's kind of ironic, or anyway. But yeah, anyway, the Z looks good, so I'm really happy it went to a really good home. Oakley dokley, guys, we got the master cylinder out. Really, Bailey did because my sausage fingers. Anyway, thank you. So here is a late production model master cylinder. Here's an early production master cylinder. They're just a little bit different.
Oh, look, you can actually see it. This cylinder size is way bigger.
Yeah, so this might be our issue here, guys. The only thing that concerns me is there's a rubber hose on there, but it looks like this fitting unclips because this guy doesn't have it. So I really hope that's the same size and that. Yeah, I really hope that, or else I'm going to have to search for this fitting, which I feel like is going to be a pain in the butt to find. Because it's going to be like one of those niche parts that like you don't get rid of ever. We're going to find out right now. So we've commissioned the 4Runner to take us to the store to get parts. And I want to show you guys something very granola. This Velcro here. You see this? Just put whatever you want on there. Now, see, the thing is, this is 3-dimensional, right? So if we ever got in an accident, my forehead would be branded with the meat a Toyota. What do you feel about that, Devin?
I feel like this country has lots of problems.
And this is where it started. Oh, wing-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a, good times. So, guys, we ended up going to Lowe's, and we found a 5/16 barbed fitting, and I popped it in there, and it's kind of stuck in there now, so we're kind of committed at this point. Oh, so we'll see if it works. So this hose up here, that's the only thing I'm concerned about. I don't have a lot of hose here. I'm a pretty best. What is this? What do you Mormon people do?
What?
Celibacy? Thank you. I'm a celibate. No, this is already. No, we're not demonetized because we're about 10 minutes into this video now, so it's fine.
Now everyone on the internet's gonna use your...
Go back and be a celibate fuck, okay?
I'm not celibate.
You are all celery bits.
Choice.
I'm gonna.
At first I was offended. I was like, no, that was really good, actually.
So, as a celibate man, I don't have many hoes. So I'm just sitting here.
He
Well-
believes in his like 10 versions.
Yeah, 10 versions of hell. We have a what we got going on, an orgy here with you guys working on it?
Yeah, there's an autistic kid under the car.
Yay!
Anyway, I traded Rowdy positions. I said, Rowdy, you get dirty, I'll make your 240 clean, and now it's looking like it's really wants this job.
Where's the casting couch? I know what a studio apartment looks like.
So guys, we are driving the car now. What a concept. Look at that. The clutch still grabs really low off the floor, but I'm actually able to get in all the gears. So I think the clutch pivot point bushing's bad. Oh no, I think the clutch pivot bushing's bad, but this is enough to actually like drive the car around, which is really sweet. Oh, we still got stuff in here.
Yeah.
Sweet. Clutch still needs a little bit of work, but it's working. Like, I think that master was the main issue here. Oh yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I'm stoked. See if we can get back into first gear. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's see. So guys, there you have it. We got the BMW running and driving, and I'm stoked. I think the clutch system still needs a little more bleeding, but I don't think it's anything mechanical in the clutch system. We're gonna bleed it a little more because I did help it. The pedal has to be all the way to the ground though to get it to shift gear though, and like other cars usually, you can maybe have like an inch before you hit the ground and sometimes still get into gear because you have enough clutch engagement, right? So I think there might be still some air in there. We might try reverse bleeding it because a lot of people suggested reverse bleeding in this car, but I mean, we've made significant progress to understand that the sole issue lies in the hydraulic system of the clutch. And as you saw, I was just ripping the car around, right? So I'm stoked, but we're gonna end the video here, guys. So I'm excited for this project. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. It does have a welded diff in it. It is already kind of set up a little bit for drifting, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna multi-purpose this. I'm gonna push it towards drifting more. I'm gonna make it more grippy. I mean, nothing will compete with that 128i I have right now. Like this won't compete. So it'd be kind of pointless to go down the same avenue with this car. But it would be nice to have a car that kind of multi-purposes, and I can throw friends in the car. If I want to throw a friend that doesn't have a cool car in a drift event or in an autocross or something, they can take this car. This car would be perfect for that. And long term, and by long term I mean maybe like end this year, next winter, maybe I'll throw a big old Turby on it and we'll boost this guy. Because, you know, when in Rome, these motors take a lot of boost well. And I mean, the kits are relatively affordable. So that might be an option for this car. We'll see. But let me know what you guys want to see. I'm curious. I'm going to kind of let the comments dictate a little more of my direction of this car because I don't really know what I want to do with this car. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys look forward to more content like this. And thank you for watching.